Number 13 of answers to questions. We've made it this far, and we're happy to answer 3 great questions here, as well as if we take any on the live Facebook Live footage. So we have 1 question from Instagram, 2 from Facebook, and let's get right into it. So the first question comes in from @Alana Bow on Instagram. What's up, Alana? And she asks, how can your business be successful on Facebook when they, meaning Facebook, make it so difficult? Do you need to constantly sponsor your content? Great question, Alana, and the answer to that question is exactly why we're filming these videos and exactly why we're filming Facebook Live is we don't exactly know, and we're continuing to change and experiment. I always think there's a little bit of an edge you can find if you're kind of innovating and creating new great content to win on Facebook, but you're exactly right. They're squeezing your page and they're making it more and more difficult for the people who you want to see your content to actually see it, right? It seems like sometimes you open your feed and all you see are pictures of cats and babies. And so you're trying to cut through that noise. And so I think creating visual content, number 1, obviously I'm biased at Lemonly, but I think every piece of content, every post needs some sort of visual, photo, video, and then just tinkering and trying new things. Facebook Live, high produced or relatively well-produced video content. No shot to you, Michael, but I mean, the stuff looks great. We're not spending days on it, but we're spending, we invested in good equipment. So I think trying to new things and always switching around. If you are gonna do paid content, which I recommend a mix of that too, don't just boost the post to your whole page. Really think about who your target audience is, because you can get crazy niche and targeted in Facebook. So if you want dads who are 40 to 45 years old, who like soccer and went to South Dakota State University, you can do that. So think about who your audience is and how to target them. Pro tip here, if you're looking for more education on Facebook ads, check out John Loomer. We'll put his link in below, and he's got some really great content on doing Facebook ads. It's something we're still working on as well. All right, question 2 comes in on Facebook from Corey Shequin, and Corey asks, what challenges does a company like Lemonly, that is in a newer industry with fewer competitors, have that companies in more established industries might not have? And he was asking that question kind of in regards to sales. And so I would say, I don't know if our industry is exactly new at Lemonly, right? We're just doing design. We're telling stories through design, which I would argue has existed forever. But you are right, Corey, we're a little bit more niche, right? So the biggest challenge we have is trying to differentiate. So trying to be different from the big full service agencies or the long time design shops or the really talented freelancers. So we have to try to make Lemonly be niche and be unique and really focused. So I think being focused in our services, and then we really lean in hard to our story. The fact that we're based in South Dakota, the fact that we are very customer service oriented and very high touch and personal. And that's what we're trying as hard as we can. I think if your company is in a newer industry, to answer your question, before you can ever sell, you just have to educate. So you have to explain what you do and why you do it before you can ever sell. And that can be done. It just is one added step. You can't just say, I'm selling a car, do you want to buy the car? Your customer already knows what a car is and why they need a car. If you're selling something new, you got to educate first. Question number 3 comes in from Christina Johnson on Facebook, and she asked me, which college course did you take that you most value now? And so I graduated from Luther College in Decorah, Iowa, go Norse, and I was a communications major. And I think the class I would value the most now as a communication major was a class called Communications Rhetoric. And it was basically asking the question of why communication works. So kind of the choice of your words and the body language and the symbolism and the aspect that kind of influences people, right? So rhetoric is how to persuade people with your communication. Not like Jedi mind tricks type of stuff, but just why does language work and what makes it most powerful. So that really makes me think about the way I talk, the way I present, the way I write. And that was a really good class to think about that. Another class that I would say just like hard and fast, easy content was actually just accounting. I took Accounting 101. I think I got like a B plus maybe. I wasn't that good at it, but it just helped because now I at least know what a balance sheet is and an income statement and profit and loss. So that helps with the business, even though I didn't know I was going to do that at the time. So that's it here with our 3 questions today on Answers to Questions, episode 13. If you want to send in a question, use it on Facebook. You can tweet me at John T. Meyer. You can even send a Snapchat if you want, and we'll try to answer it next week. We'll see you next time.